live stream today. Today is going to be Q&A live stream 17. You guys know how these live streams go by now. Like I always say, these live streams are not for me, they are for you guys. Now, this is a Q&A, so questions and answers. You can ask me questions and you can get to know me better and I can get to know you better, and that's basically what this is about. So we're going to go over the rules like I always do at the beginning of the live stream. So the first rule is let's not do anything that's going to get me in trouble with YouTube or get me demonetized from YouTube. Second rule, no haters and no trolls. I'm not a big fan of haters and trolls in my live stream. Not a big fan of haters and trolls. Number three, no controversial questions. I don't want to be answering any controversial questions in the live stream that might get me into trouble or might get somebody else into trouble. So no controversial questions. And the fourth rule is no political questions. I'm not a big fan of political questions, so if you do ask me a political question, I may or may not answer it, but generally no political questions because I'm not going to answer it. That is pretty much the rules of my live stream. Like I said, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you guys. So if you guys have any questions for me, please ask. I'm willing to answer any question other than the rules that I just went over. Um, so yeah, I believe this is the 20th live stream I've done on YouTube in total. It's the 20th live stream that I've done in total, but this is the 17th one I've done live. The other 3 or 4 were like other live streams. Like 2 of them were like Q&As for two of them were like for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I did a live stream for Friday the 13th in March. I did a live stream for my birthday. I did a live stream for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I've done a couple other ones other than Q&As. But yeah. So I mean, if you guys have any questions for me, please ask. Like I said, I'm willing to answer anybody's questions other than the rules that I've already went over at the beginning of the live stream. So, hello everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a good day so far. I have been having a good day so far. I didn't really do much before this live stream. I woke up. I watched a couple videos on YouTube and I called my mom like I usually do, to check up on her, and she checks up on me, so that's pretty much it. And then I started my live stream. Poe! Hi, Poe. How are you doing, Poe? I hope you're having a good day, Poe. I'm hoping you're having a good day, Poe. If you have any questions for me, Poe, just post in the chat if you have any questions for me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Demon, hello, Demon. How are you doing today? I'm hoping that you're enjoying the live stream so far, even though it just kind of started. Mev Occur, hello, Mev Occur. How you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Do you have any questions for me, Mev Occur? So yeah. Also, I would like to, can you guys in the chat send condolences to my cousin Amanda and her husband John? That's my cousin and her husband. They lost 2 of their pets this week. Not kidding. They lost 2 of their pets. They lost their dog Haley and they lost their cat Pumpkin. So if you can send condolences down there in the chat for them. That would be appreciated. That would be that would be appreciated from me. That would be appreciated. Um, um, Mev Occur is doing good. Poe, have a good day. Thank you, Poe. I hope you're having a good day. BD, condolences. BD, condolences. Demon, sorry, girl, they're lost. Yeah, it's, yeah, it's really terrible. It's really heartbreaking. I've already sent my condolences to them because, they made a post about it on Facebook because I follow them on my Facebook because they are family. So, I sent my condolences to them already. But, yeah, very sad, very heartbreaking. I send my condolences to them. They must be very heartbroken and very sad right now. So, I send my condolences to them. Maybe they'll pop in the stream later. Um, Mev, a car. Are they sad? I would guess they are sad. Yes, they lost two of their pets in the same week. They lost their dog Haley and they lost their cat Pumpkin. So yeah, they're very much sad. All right. Poe, I wish you a good day. I wish you a good day too, Poe. Please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos. And please don't forget to come back to my live stream to get my watch hours up. That would be very appreciated, Poe. Demon. Typos. Yeah. I hate typos too, Demon. Um, BD, my mom's cat named Pumpkin. My little brother, laughing out loud. That's crazy, but yeah. But sadly, yeah, my cousin Amanda and her husband John, they lost both of their pets this week. So, I mean, if you can send condolences in the chat for my cousin Amanda and her husband John, dog and cat, dog Haley and cat Pumpkin, that would be appreciated, and that would probably be very appreciated to them as well. Poe, I wish you a good day. Thank you, Poe. I appreciate it. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Turn on all notifications for all my videos, and please come back to my live streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would be appreciated. Uh, uh, BD, that was a silly question. It was. Demon, how did they die, do you know? No, I don't really know the specifics of how my cousin Amanda and her husband John's dog and cat passed away. I think my cousin Amanda and her husband John's dog, it just passed away naturally. I don't think they put it down or anything. I think Haley passed away naturally. And from what I understand from my cousin Amanda and her husband John, their cat Pumpkin passed away unexpectedly. So that was unexpected. But yeah, I don't really know. I don't know the full details and specifics of their dog Haley and their cat Pumpkin passing away. BD, send lots of love to Amanda and John. Thank you, BD. I appreciate it. I bet they appreciate it too. Maybe they'll hop in the stream later. Sammy, damn, what happened to your teeth though? What happened to my teeth? I've explained this before in other live stream and YouTube videos and comments, whatever. Basically, what happened to my teeth is I lost my teeth due to genetics. I lost my teeth due to genetics at a young age. My father had the same thing as me. He lost his teeth at a young age. He lost his teeth at a young age due to genetics, so it's a genetics thing. There's really nothing I could do about me losing my teeth at such a young age. It was a genetic thing. So there was really nothing I could do about it because it was genetics, and that's how genetics work. I mean, you get you inherit some genetics from your father and you inherit some genetics from your mother. That's usually how it works, and that's what happened to me. Uh, Demon, he has false teeth that he doesn't wear. Yes, I have dentures. I don't wear them. I do have dentures. Don't wear them all the time because, like I've said this in live streams and videos and comments as well. Um, Dentists say that it's not recommended to wear your teeth every day, your dentures every day, because they hurt your gums, they hurt the bones in your gums, and I also don't wear them as a comfortability thing. I don't want to be wearing them all the time. I only wear them if I'm going out somewhere or if it's absolutely necessary for me to wear them to eat something, then I will wear them. But most of the time I have them off because of things I have described, like Dennis saying that it's not good for your gums, it's not good for the bones in the gums. Also, it's a comfortability thing. I don't want to be wearing them all the time anyways because most of the time I can eat without my dentures anyways, but there's some times that I do need to wear them for harder foods to eat. But also, yeah, I mean, I do have to wear them out as like a professional thing. So yeah. Poe, I love you. Thank you, Poe. I appreciate it. If you love me, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Turn on all notifications for all my videos. That would definitely be appreciated, Paul. And please come back to my live streams to turn on all notifications too. That would be appreciated as well. Sammy. Aw, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man, but you're doing great, bud. Thank you. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate it. Uh, uh, Sammy, I'm sorry to ask, laughing out loud, you probably have to repeat that whole lot on YouTube because of all the new people coming on your streams all the time. Yes, I do, Sammy. It is a common question. That's a very common question. People ask me about my teeth all the time, and I'm happy. I'm happy to explain it to people as long as they're not rude about it. If they're rude about it, then I probably won't explain it. But I mean, if you're generally curious about it, then I will explain it. Yeah, demon. Plus, eating without the dentures builds up the gums, making them harder. Is that a good thing, demon, or is that a bad thing? I'm not really too sure. I would think it's a good thing because it's building up the muscles in your gums and it's also hardening the bone in your gums, so making it easier to eat without dentures. Demon, good thing. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much gonna be eating with my gums and my dentures for pretty much the rest of my life, probably. Because implants are expensive, partial implants are expensive, and I mean, the dentures were the best option because my insurance covered dentures and I wouldn't have to pay any money for them. But also, like, implants are just expensive as hell. Like a full implant is like $30,000 and a partial implant is $15,000. So, very expensive. Teeth are very expensive. I'm not going to talk about black market stuff here, but I know that teeth on the black market are very expensive as well. I think it's like $10,000. I think they're $10,000 per tooth, but I could be wrong. The price of teeth on the black market could have went up because I like watching mystery videos. I like watching true crime videos on YouTube. So that's kind of how I know about the dark market stuff. Poe, and what's your question, Poe? I'll answer your question if you have a question for me. Demon, Demon, you're telling me very expensive. Yeah, they're very expensive. Yeah, $30,000 for implants. For full implants, it's $30,000. For partial implants, it's $15,000. And then on the dark market, though the price of teeth on the dark market could have went up. The black market could have went up in price since then, but it was $10,000 per tooth. But it may have went up since then. Demon, you could pay a year's worth of rent or more. Yeah, pretty much with that money. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I went with the dentures because the dentures, my insurance covered it, and I got my dentures for free. So yeah. But anyway, guys, do you guys have any more questions for me? As long as you guys keep asking me the questions, the longer this stream will go on for. Plus, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, anyways, on the most recent streams, and I kind of want to keep that up. So if you guys want me to stream for 2.5 hours, I would recommend you to keep chatting with me in the chat and keep asking me questions because I'll definitely answer your questions. As long as you follow the rules of the live stream. I don't have many rules, but like as Poe, I liked and comment. Well, thank you, Poe. I appreciate it. Hey, Poe, did you subscribe to my YouTube channel? If you did, I would have. Poe, if you would subscribe and turn on all the notifications for all my videos on my YouTube channel, that would be appreciated. But yeah. So if you guys would like to see me stream for another 2.5 hours, I would recommend you to keep asking me questions. That would definitely be appreciated. Demon, have you watched any new fan films today? No, I didn't watch any new fan films today. Um, uh, my next video is going to be a short film review, and I plan on posting it on Monday. Uh, because Friday and Saturday I'm gonna be busy. Because Friday I got Friday Night SmackDown. Friday I got Friday Night SmackDown news, and Saturday I got WWE Backlash 2026. So, I mean, if you guys would like to stick around until Friday to watch my Friday Night SmackDown news video and my predictions and reactions for WWE Backlash 2026, I would recommend that. Eric, hey buddy, hi Eric, how you doing? Eric, are you doing good? Yes, I am doing good, Eric. How about you? Do you have any questions for me, Eric? Uh, if you're wondering what I'm drinking A&W root beer. If you're wondering what I'm drinking. So yeah. So yeah, Eric, if you have any questions for me, please ask your questions. Because this live stream is not going anywhere. I plan on streaming for about 2.5 hours. Uh, uh, I rather you call me by my whole name, okay? Eric Shun _0. There. Uh, Uh, Poe. He is on the location. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Poe. Um, Eric Shun underscore zero. What are you doing today? Currently this live stream, I'm currently doing a question and answers, a Q&A. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing a questions and answers, a Q&A, questions and answers. So Eric Shun underscore zero. If you have any questions for me, please ask. Because like I always say, these live streams ain't for you, they are for me. Uh, you know, you know. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So if you have any questions for me, just please ask because I'm gonna be streaming for like 2.5 hours. So yeah. Demon, have you seen that preview for the new Resident Evil movie, and what are your thoughts? I've seen one of the previews, and it looked good to me. I can't really say anything about the movie yet because the movie hasn't came out, and it's not coming out for another couple months, from what I understand. So, you probably get my full opinion on the movie when I actually watch the movie, which I know I'm watching the movie. So, yeah. Eric Shun, you don't have to say the underscore zero, just my name, buddy, Eric Shun. But thank you for being so respectful. You're welcome. Eric Shun, you're a good man. Well, thank you, Eric Shun. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions for me, please ask because this live stream is going to be going for another 2.5 hours. Unless if what happened last week happens, if I get interrupted by an unexpected an unexpected, uh, you know, like unless if I get like an unexpected phone call and it's important again, then yeah, maybe. But if you didn't know, that's what happened. You know, that's what happened last week on my live stream. I was live streaming just like this, and then I got an unexpected phone call, and I needed to take it because it was important. So that's what happened last week. But I don't think that's gonna happen again this week because I don't really got anything, I don't have anything going on. So I don't have anything going on. I don't have anything important going on. I don't have any unexpected important phone calls that I know about. So yeah, we should be good on this live stream. I don't think anything is going to be interrupting this one. Eric Shun, who's going to win the NBA Finals? I think OKC. Yeah, I think it's there's a couple of good teams in the NBA, NBA playoffs. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the San Antonio Spurs, the New York Knicks. Um, there are a couple two teams. I'm just hoping that the Minnesota Timberwolves get past the San Antonio Spurs, but I don't know. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a lot of injured players right now. A lot of their top stars are out, so and they got destroyed by the San Antonio. Uh, you know, um, you know, you know, the San Antonio. I think the San Antonio Spurs will destroy the Minnesota Timberwolves, even though they're my favorite team. With all the injuries that they have right now, I don't know what's going to happen with them. Uh, uh, I don't know how to say your name, bro. At at IVIFD vlog. No, At if vlogs. Hello, bro. Hello, man. How you doing today? I hope you're doing good, man. Um, Poe, I liked and subscribed and comment, and I got no notification. Well, Poe, I haven't posted any new videos yet. And this live stream has already started. We're almost 30 minutes in the live stream, so you're not going to get any notifications, Poe. But if you click the subscribe button and if you click the bell and put on all notifications, you'll get all notifications for all my videos, Poe. So please do that. Eric Shun message retracted. Sai Vacumer, hi grandpa. Yeah, no, I'm no grandpa, right? uh, 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 Eric Shun, Detroit might beat New York if they get past Cleveland. Yeah, Detroit is another good team too. I mean, I'm just lucky my team is able to get past Minnesota. Because my favorite team is the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they're lucky if they're going to even be able to get past the San Antonio Spurs. I was surprised when they actually defeated the Detroit Nuggets because, I mean, yeah, Minnesota was 3-0 in the series, and then players start getting injured, and Denver tried to make a comeback, but Minnesota stopped that, thank God. Uh, Lucifer underscore Evan. My girlfriend dumped me for no particular reason, just because I accidentally. Okay, I'm not gonna. Nope. Nope. Uh. Disaster Pizza 65. Your haircut needs to be cut differently in the front to account for your natural parting. I don't know what that means, man. Like, I think my haircut is fine. I think my haircut is fine. I don't see any issues with it. I think my hair looks cool. Other people said it looks cool. They say it looks like a vampire haircut, whatever the hell that means, but sure. Lucifer underscore Evan. Now I miss her so much and I'm even feeling sorry for what I did. What should I even do now? Um, I don't know really what to tell you to do in that situation because I haven't been in that situation myself and I never will be. So I don't know what to suggest to you, my man. Air Jordan, hi. Air Jordan, bro, remember me? Yes, I do remember you, Air Jordan. How are you doing today, Air Jordan? I hope you're having a good day so far. If you have any questions for me, Air Jordan, I would recommend you to ask me some questions because this live stream is going for another 2 hours. Eric Shun, your hair looks handsome. You look like Danhausen. That's a new one. That's a new one. I haven't heard anybody call me Danhausen yet. I've heard people call me plenty of things. Mario, Ringo Starr, Dewey from Scream, Doofy from Scary Movie. I've heard a bunch of people call me several different things. Um, Lucifer underscore Evan. No, you misunderstood it wrong. I don't miss my girlfriend, but I miss her mom. Well, that's a very interesting and unique scenario. I've never been in the situation you are. I've never dealt with anything like that. You know, I haven't dealt with anything like that. Lucifer underscore Evan. Um, I mean, I can try to give you the best advice I can, but I don't really know how to handle that situation because I've never been in it myself, and I probably never will be in it. So, my best advice to you is maybe go see a therapist about it. Talk about your feelings with your therapist, and maybe a therapist will help you out. I can, like I said, I can try to help you out the best I can. I can give you the best advice that I can, but you're really talking to the wrong person. You should probably see a therapist about it. They could probably help you better because, you know, you're talking to a random dude on the internet that you don't even know, and you just joined their live stream. This is a question and answer, so yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, Joden, hi, I'm new here. How are you doing today? Hi, Joden, I'm doing good. How about you? This is my questions and answers live stream. I don't do this for me. I do this for you guys. So, Joden, if you have any questions for me, please ask. But if not, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the live stream, my questions and answers. But if you have any questions for me, please ask. I would appreciate it. Eric Shun. Danhausen is a compliment. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Eric Shun. I do appreciate that. Air Jordan, bro, be ready for Roman Reigns in WrestleMania 28. Joey the Destroyer. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns shall be destroyed by me. Eric Shun. Why is he talking about having intercourse with why is he talking about that? Have no idea. He's trying to get advice. So basically, from what I understand about this situation, is that he was having he was having a relationship with his girlfriend's mom or whatever. I guess he really liked his girlfriend's mom instead of her girlfriend. And I was just basically explaining, I don't know what to say to you because I've never been in that situation myself, and I probably never will be, because I'm not going to try to date my girlfriend's mom. And, Poe, you are handsome. Thank you, Poe. I appreciate it. Poe, okay. Uh, Eric Shun. I'm confused. He was having a relationship with his girlfriend's mom. I guess. I hear weird things on live streams all the time. Uh, Joden, I have to go to bed. Love your video, by the way. Bye. Good night. Hey, Joden, before you go, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos. And please don't forget to come back to my live stream to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would be very appreciative of me, Joden. So if you can do that, Joden, I would appreciate that. But yeah, Eric Shun, what's the weirdest thing you heard? I mean that question was pretty weird. There was a gaming live stream that I did one time where this guy, it was like, so basically, in like the last 10 minutes of a gaming live stream, I was playing Rocket League, and this person asked me, the person asked me, hey, can you wear boots while you play your gaming stream? I'm like, well, I'm only streaming for 10 more minutes and I'm ending the stream. I'm like, why do you want me to wear boots while playing Rocket League? It was weird. And then there was another live stream. I did a Q&A live stream where a guy asked me if I could fart. I was like, of course I can fart. I mean, it's part of human nature. Who cannot fart? And he was like, prove it. And I said, yeah, no, bro, you're gonna have to pay me money if you want to see me fart. So send me some money to Cash App and you'll get your fart. Um, Poe, do you know we? Eric Shun, I agree. Eric Shun, he was weird. Poe, do we know? Yeah, he was a I mean, he was. I don't think he was the weirdest guy on stream. I think Boot Guy and Fart Guy were. I think. I mean, I think Boot Guy and Fart Guy were pretty weirder than him, but yeah, he was weird. I don't know. All I can say is that I tried to give him the best advice that I could. I would really recommend him to go see a therapist about that situation because I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed to talk to people like that. Also, this is a Q&A live stream on YouTube, so he's basically talking to a bunch of random people on the internet that don't know him and that don't know his situation. I really don't know, I don't really know what's going on with him, so yeah. Hi Grace, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good, Grace. Uh um Poe, do you know WWE? Yes, I do know WWE. I do a lot of professional wrestling videos. I do a lot of professional wrestling videos. I do predictions and reactions for WWE. So yes, I do professional wrestling content on my channel. I do professional wrestling content on my channel. If you would like to see my predictions reactions Poe this week, I plan on doing predictions and reactions for. I do predictions and reactions for WWE Backlash 2026 this weekend. Grace, I am eating a big Jawbreaker. Haven't had one of those in a long time. Grace, in our country, it is raining and it's flooding places. Wow, that's crazy, Grace. I hope you're okay wherever you are. Poe, what is your dream? What is my dream? I mean, if you asked me my dream when I was younger, I would probably say to become a professional wrestler or a NASCAR driver. But now I don't know what my dream is because right now I'm in a current state of I don't know what I want to do in my life. I don't know what career path I want to take because I've thought about it for a long time. I've been thinking about it since like junior year in high school, and I still don't know what I want to do as a career because there's so many things I want to do, but I know that I can't do them all. So, plus, I also got a YouTube channel as well, but I mean, I don't see me doing YouTube as a career unless if my YouTube channel massively explodes in the next couple days. I mean, I think it will take many more years before I become famous on YouTube because right now I'm only at like 1.4k thousand subscribers, which a lot of people on YouTube probably could say they got 1,000 subscribers. But it just really depends if you can get an audience of people on your YouTube channel and if you can keep up with what they want to see. But yeah, if you asked me when I was younger, professional wrestling and NASCAR. If you ask me now, I don't know. Okay, guys, well, please ask me some more questions. I plan on going for another I plan on going for like another hour, I don't know, another 2 hours. So, I mean, if you guys have more questions for me, please ask because this live stream is going to be going on for another 2 hours. So, you know, as long as you guys keep asking me questions, the longer this stream will go for, because I plan on live streaming for like another 2 hours. So if you guys have questions, please keep asking. But yeah, like I said earlier, didn't really do much today. Um, I watched a couple. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and talked to my mom really quick before I did my live stream. Um, I don't expect to get any. I don't expect to get any. Um, you know, I don't expect on getting any. I don't expect on getting any phone calls in this live stream that are going to be important and that I'm going to have to end the stream for them. So hopefully this live stream goes uninterrupted. Hopefully I don't get any phone calls or anything of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here we are, this live stream. So like I said, if you guys have any questions for me, please keep asking me questions. The longer this, you know, the longer this live stream goes, the more questions will be answered. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming for like another 2 hours, so I'm not really going anywhere. So if you guys have questions for me, please ask the questions. So right now, we currently have only one person in the chat, so I mean, to the one person who's in the chat, if you would like to ask me a question, post in the chat. If you would like to, if you would like me to ask if you would like to ask some questions. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys have some more questions for me. I don't really want to end the stream early, but I mean, uh, Poe, do you know? Do you know I Show Speed? Yes, I know I Show Speed. He's a YouTuber on YouTube. He's relatively famous. He's been on WWE recently. He was at WrestleMania. He was at WrestleMania 42. He was in that six-man tag team match with I Show Speed and the Vision versus LA Knight and the Usos. And not gonna lie, that match was really predictable. I already knew what was gonna happen. I already knew what type of match that was gonna be before it happened. So yeah, I know who I Show Speed is. Yes, he's a pretty famous person on YouTube, and he's probably gonna be even more famous now because he was on WWE. So yeah, I know who he is. The more questions, the merrier. So, do you guys have any more questions for me? Because I plan on streaming for another 2 hours. So, if you guys have more questions for me, please ask me more questions. If you guys have more questions for me, please continue to ask them. Like I said, these live streams are not for me; they are for you guys. So, I mean, if you guys have more questions for me, please keep asking because I plan on streaming for like another 2 hours. Well, by the time 60 minutes rolls around, it will be another hour and a half. Okay, so for the two people that are in the stream, post in the chat. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because, like I said, I plan on going and streaming for like another 2 hours. Poe, 6'7" plus 65 is 132. Man. I'm pretty sure it's 132. You know what? I didn't know that we would be doing math problems on live stream, but here we are. We're doing math problems. We're doing math problems. So 67 plus 65 is 132. Okay. Okay, so 67 plus 65, 12, carry to 1, 12. Yep. 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 So 67 plus 65 is 132. That is correct, yes. Brenda, how tall are you? Brenda, I am, I would say around 5'3", 5'4", somewhere in there. I don't know. I think without shoes on, I'm 5'3". With shoes on, I might be 5'4". So I'm gonna say like 5'3.5". I'm a really short dude. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like short kings. They don't like tall. They like tall kings. I'm like, okay. Poe, do you know John Cena? Yes, I know John Cena. John Cena is very famous. He was a very, he was uh, we are very, we're very famous. He was very famous in WWE. Now he has a very famous acting career. He's been in several movies. You know, he was in Fred. He was in Peacemaker. He's been in a bunch of other movies. So yeah, I know who John Cena is. Yes. Brenda, how old are you? I'm 22 years old. Brenda, we are the same height. That's cool, Brenda. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say I'm about 5'3". 5'3" without shoes, 5'4" with shoes. I would say I'm about 5'3.5". That's my estimate. I can never figure it out. Some people say I'm 5'3". Other people say I'm 5'4". But all I know, as a man, I'm really short. Like, not as short as like a little person, but yeah, I'm taller than a little person, but for like an average man, I'm pretty short. And people are very disrespectful to the short kings of the world. Everybody loves the tall kings. Honestly, I don't really care because I like tall girls. So, I mean, I like tall girls. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys like tall girls? Post in the chat. Do you guys like tall girls or do you like them short? I like them tall. I like them tall. I like them tall. Um so yeah. So uh Brenda both. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do like short girls too, but I mean, if the girl is tall, that's an added bonus for me. That's an added bonus for me. Brenda, I date both. Oh, okay. You date both short. You date both short girls and you date both short girls and tall girls. I mean, I would date both. But I mean, a girl being tall is an added bonus for me, honestly. Excuse me, I burped. Brenda, yes. Okay, cool. Um, uh, Pro Ninja 123. Hi, Pro Ninja 123. How you doing today? I hope you're doing good, Pro Ninja 123. Do you have any questions for me, Pro Ninja 123? Because this is my Q&A live stream. This is questions and answers with JOWTTD, which is my YouTube channel. A lot of people ask me what that stands for, and that's just basically a shortened down version. My original YouTube channel that I was using for a couple of years. My original YouTube channel name used to be Joey O Wrestler Tobias the Destroyer, and that was because used, you know, I used a mix of my real name, well, not my real name, but my nickname and wrestling, because I like my nickname. My nickname is, well, my real name is Joseph, but my nickname is Joey because I like to be called Joey. But yeah. But anyways, uh, uh but yeah, that's my YouTube channel. Pro Ninja 123. Do you play video games? Yes, Pro Ninja 123. I do play video games, and I do gaming live streams on every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Coast Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Western Standard Time, and 7 p.m. in the UK. Uh, so So yes, yes, I do play video games. Yes, I do play video games. I do a live stream every Tuesday, same time as these Q&A live streams. So yes, I do. Uh, Brenda, are you earning money? No, I'm not earning money. I'm not earning any money off this live stream, and I'm not earning any money off my YouTube channel right now. I'm not I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so I'm not making any money. But I mean, if you guys would like to help me out to get monetized on YouTube, please continue to watch my videos, and please come back to my live streams to get my watch hours up. That would definitely be appreciated, because if you do that, that will help me. That will help me. And if you guys help me, then I will be monetized on YouTube, and I would be making some money from YouTube, yes. But right now, YouTube is a hobby for me. I'm not really worried about making money right now. But I mean, if it would be appreciated if you did. Uh, 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 Joshua, what's good? What's good? White chocolate, my vanilla bean, my cholesterol rocket. What? Okay, that's kind of weird. Kind of weird, but okay. Okay. Brenda, what's your goal? Brenda, for subscribe. What's my goal for subscribers? To continue what I'm currently doing. To continue to make my videos on my YouTube channel. To continue to make these live stream for people. Because, like I said, I've said this before. I've said this to people that are just starting out on YouTube that would like to make a YouTube, or just in general. What you got to do is you just can't make a certain amount of videos. You can't just continue to do same videos over and over again, because people are going to stop watching. Like, say if somebody just had a channel where they just played Fortnite all the time, people would start getting bored of watching that guy play Fortnite, and he would start losing views, he would start losing subscribers, and unless if he was famous. If he was famous, yeah, he could probably do that for the rest of his YouTube career. But let's say if he's just starting out his YouTube channel and he just did Fortnite all the time, yeah, that's not going to get you viewers, that's not going to get you subscribers, and that's not going to get you an audience. What you got to do that, to maintain an audience on YouTube, is you got to do multiple different types of videos. I do multiple different types of videos. I do wrestling news videos, prediction and reaction for WWE, which is also wrestling, short film reviews, fan film reviews, food reviews, movie reviews. I do everything. And that's why my channel, you know, That's why my YouTube channel is relevant and doing good as it is. I'm also very consistent. That's another thing. You got to be very consistent on YouTube. If you're not consistent enough, then people will stop watching because they like a person who consistently uploads and keeps uploading videos. So yeah, you got to be consistent. Um so yeah, that's pretty much my advice for people is that you got to stay consistent on YouTube. You got to do various types of content on your YouTube channel, or people are going to start getting bored and they're not going to want to watch your YouTube channel anymore. They might just go to somebody else. Also, like I said this as well, you're not going to get views, you're not going to get subscribers, you're not going to get likes, you're not going to get comments, you're not going to get all of that right away. You have to have content, you got to be consistent, and you know you got to build up an audience, and that's what I basically, that's pretty much what I did. I built up an audience on YouTube, and that's why I'm doing so good right now. But yeah, like that's that's my advice for anybody who is starting a YouTube channel. I would recommend you to do what I just said because that will very much help you out. That's what helped me. But yeah, my goal right now is to get subscribers, to continue to do what I'm doing with these live streams and my YouTube videos, to build up a bigger audience to help me get monetized on YouTube. And anybody who has subscribed on this live stream, I do really appreciate you guys. You're the reason why I keep doing my YouTube channel and keep doing my YouTube videos and keep doing my live streams, because I know you guys are helping me along the way, and I know you guys are going to help me get monetized on YouTube. And I would just like to say thank you for that. So I definitely do appreciate everybody who, uh, you know, basically, um, that's basically. I thank you guys for that. I appreciate everybody who's in the chat right now, and I appreciate everybody who's watching. Um, Pro Ninja 123. What's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is WWE. Any WWE video game, but I also like other sports games like Madden, NBA, NHL, NCAA, anything sports related. And I also like first person shooters like Sniper Elite, Battlefield, and Call of Duty. But my favorite games are WWE. So I would say my favorite is WWE. It's a tie between three: WWE Raw versus SmackDown, WWE Raw versus SmackDown 2006, and WWE Raw versus SmackDown 2007. Those are my three favorite games. DGAF 51550. Would you rather be bald and rich or have a six pack and be broke? I would rather be bald than rich. That's simple. Because, I mean, if I become rich, I automatically know what I'm doing. I'm saving my money. I'm saving my money and I'm going into retirement. That's what I'm doing. I'm saving my money. I'm going into retirement. I'm not doing anything ever again. That's me. That's just me. Uh, Shakur. Hi, bro. What's up, Shakur? How you doing? Poe, game over. Shakur, bro, good night. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, good night, Shakur. Shiv Kerr, Shiv Coomer, bro, good night. I'm going to bed. You have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a good sleep. Please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos. That would be definitely appreciated. And please come back to my live stream to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would definitely be appreciated. Poe. Poe, do you know John Cena? Yes, I've already answered this question. Yes, I know who John Cena is. Yes. Like I said, he was famous in WWE, and now he has a famous acting career. Um, he's famous, for doing Peacemaker. He's famous for doing Fred. He's famous for doing other movies, but he's most famous for being in WWE. So yes, John Cena also did the first Marine movie, I think, too. So yeah, I know who John Cena is. Pro Ninja. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. I like WWE 2K22. WWE 2K22 is a pretty good game. Um, I wouldn't say it's the. I mean, it was the best game to come out after WWE 2K20, because WWE 2K20 was a piece of shit. But yeah, WWE 2K22 was a good comeback, I would say. Um, DGAF 51550. Is there anybody that would be blessed with some of that money? Maybe a cousin or a friend? Uh, yes. I I mean, if I had to give my money to anybody, I would probably give it to my cousin Amanda and her husband John, because I know that they would do anything for me, and I know that I would do anything for them. Also, if you weren't watching earlier in the stream, please send my condolences to my cousin Amanda and her husband John, because both their dog and their cat passed away this week. So my cousin Amanda and her husband John's dog Haley passed away this week. Also, their cat Pumpkin has passed away as well. So if you would like to send condolences to them in the chat, that would be appreciated. I mean, I've already sent my condolences to them already, because you know I've already sent my condolences to them, because she's my cousin and that's her husband, and they have Facebook, I have Facebook, um they have Facebook, you know so I found out via Facebook, so yeah. um Shiv Kurmer, bro, what's time there and which place are you living? Shiv Kumar, it's currently 2:54 p.m. heading to 3 p.m. in the East Coast of the United States, and I currently live in New York. I live in Western New York, so the western part of the state. I live 2 hours away from Buffalo and 45 minutes away from Erie, Pennsylvania. So you can take a guess where I live, but yeah, that's where I live. Uh, DGAF, I prefer Jay Uso. Jay Uso is a good wrestler, though I figure that he could have had a better world title run, though. Uh, you know, though I think the fans were turning on him, so that's why he lost the world title. Um, but yeah. Uh, um, um, DGAF 51550. My condolences to Amanda and John. Thank you, DGAF 51550. I appreciate that. DGAF 51550. And how far are you from Toronto? I would say, if I had to guess, maybe 3.5 to 4 hours, maybe 4.5 hours, something like that. Because you gotta realize I live 2 hours away from Buffalo, New York, and Buffalo, New York is closer to Toronto than where I live. Like I said, I live in Western New York, so I live in the western part of the state. So I live close to Toronto, but it's a couple hours away, like about 3 to 4 hours away, estimated. Maybe 4.5 and 5 if there's traffic. 4.5 to 5 hours, if I had to estimate with traffic. Pro Ninja 123, and I like Madden NFL 26. Yes, I have Madden NFL 26. I've done a couple of gaming live streams of Madden NFL 26 on my YouTube channel. I've also done a couple of gaming streams of WWE 2K25 and WWE 2K26. So if you would like to go back and check them, just go to my YouTube channel page, go to live, and you'll see all my live streams. DGAF, have you ever been to Toronto? No, I've never. No, I've never been to Toronto, but maybe if Toronto gets WrestleMania again, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I would go to Toronto if Toronto gets WrestleMania again. I would love to go to. I would love to go see Toronto, and I would like to go there for WrestleMania. Though I kind of doubt that WrestleMania is going to be going to Toronto anytime soon, because next year, uh, but yeah, like they're going to be doing WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia next year. And WrestleMania 44 could possibly be in Nashville, Tennessee. So I don't think WrestleMania is coming to Canada or to Toronto anytime soon. DGAF 51550, but my favorite wrestler is retired now. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin and Chyna. Yep, they're both retired, and Chyna is dead, so she ain't coming back. My favorite wrestler, I have three favorite wrestlers. I like the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. I like the Undertaker, and I like the Rated R Superstar Edge. Now the Undertaker is retired. Sheamus is currently injured with a shoulder injury, and Edge is currently in AEW. So yeah. DGAF 51550. WrestleMania in Saudi, the woman will have to cover from head to toe. Well, I mean, if you've been watching, if you have been watching wrestling in Saudi Arabia recently, they're kind of more relaxed on women now than they were before. I mean, of course, they have to wear the whole like women's suit or whatever, but you can actually see their face. They're not covering their face, but because that would be dangerous for them to do in a match to cover their face in a wrestling match. But yeah, no, they don't really do that anymore. They don't cover their face, but they do. They do have to cover their whole body, though. Yes. But yes, WrestleMania 43 will be in Saudi Arabia. They're already talking about what the main events are going to be. Next year's WrestleMania's main events could be Roman Reigns versus The Rock and CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Sophia, Sophia. Hi, Sophia. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good, Sophia. Do you have any questions for me, Sophia? If you do, please post in the chat if you have any questions for me, because that would be appreciated. Because, this is my YouTube channel. It's JOWTTD. Pro Ninja 123 and UFC 6 is coming out. Yes. I don't have UFC 6, but I do have UFC 5. Now that I think about it, why didn't I do a gaming live stream of UFC 6? Man, that totally slipped my mind. That totally slipped my mind. I can do a gaming live stream of UFC 5. Hey guys, if please post in the chat. Would you like to see me do a gaming live stream of UFC 5? Because I'll definitely add that to my next vote in my next community poll if you vote for it. Let's see. DGAF 15150. Last WrestleMania I saw, the crowd was changing. This is horrible. What do you mean? I mean, Yeah, because this year's WrestleMania, it had a lot of ads in it, and it had a lot of ads. It had a lot of promotional marketing. Um, yeah, it had a lot of stuff. I mean, WrestleMania, the matches were pretty short. So yeah, I get it. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. I didn't try it. Yeah, I don't have UFC 6 2. It had UFC 6 hasn't came out yet, but I do have UFC 5. Though if you guys would like to see me play UFC 5 on a gaming live stream, I'll definitely play it. Uh, you know, you know, I'll definitely have to take a look at the list of games to see what I play next. Uh, for my next gaming live stream, it looks like I might be playing Fortnite again, but I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, the vote is still open, so if you would like to vote on what game you would like to see me play next on my next gaming live stream, I would go and vote because I got a couple of good games on there. So, you know, if there's a game that you would like to see me play on my gaming live stream and a game that you would like to see me play on my YouTube channel, I got a community poll on my community tab on my YouTube channel. You can go and vote. You can go and vote, and yeah, go vote to see what game you would like me to play next. Um, let's see, Liam, yeah. DGAF 51550. They were mad because it was Brock versus Roman again. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, they did Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns a lot. Yeah, I remember that. DGAF 51550. They had Brock Lesnar fatigue. They probably did. Yes. Pro Ninja 123. Brock retired. Yes, I did see that Brock Lesnar retired. I'm not completely sold on it, but I mean, we'll see what happens. D DGAF 51550. I what? Yeah, but yeah. So like I said, I mean, if there's a game that you would like to see me play on my gaming live stream on my YouTube channel, please suggest it in the chat. Also, if you guys would like to see me play UFC 5 in a gaming live stream, please post it in the chat. Because I have UFC 5, so I can definitely play that game on my YouTube channel. Uh, DGAF 51550. What happened to Beth Phoenix? Beth Phoenix is with, I believe Beth Phoenix, yeah. I believe Beth Phoenix is with Edge in AEW, I think. Yeah, because she's not with WWE, because the rated superstar Edge is in AEW, and yeah, so Beth Phoenix might be with the rated superstar Edge in AEW, though I don't know if she has been on screen or not. She might be off screen. Don't really know, but I mean, we'll definitely see. I mean, we'll definitely see in the future. And if you don't know what AEW means, it's All Elite Wrestling. It's basically a competitor to WWE, like World Championship Wrestling was WCW. Pro Ninja 123. Did John Cena come in the ring and he didn't retire? John Cena did retire. Gunther retired him. Gunther retired John Cena in a match. He made him. He made him give up. He made him give up life. He gave up. Yeah, John Cena gave up. He gave up. He quit. He quit forever. He retired. So yeah, John Cena's retired. Gunther retired him. That was at Saturday night's main event in December. Mm. Uh, DGAF 51550. Do you remember Yoshitatsu? What happened to him? Yes, I remember him. I think he just got released from WWE. I know that he came back and he was in NXT for a while, and then they released him again. So yeah, he got released from WWE. I'm not sure what he's doing now. I don't know if he retired from professional wrestling or, I mean, if he is currently wrestling on the independent scene. That very well might be a possibility. He might be wrestling in an independent company, like independently, but yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him other than that. I know he came to WWE in 2010 and then they released him in like I think 2011. Uh I know that they released him and then he came back to wrestle in NXT and then they released him again. DGAF 51550. I love Yoshitatsu and Gail Kim. Well, Gail Kim is an easy story. Gail Kim is an easy story. So Gail Kim was originally in WWE, and WWE released her, and then she went to TNA or Impact Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action, Impact Wrestling. She went there. She was there for a couple of years, and then she returned to WWE, and WWE didn't use her correctly, and Gail Kim hated the way that she was booked in WWE, so she left WWE again. She just quit, and she went back to TNA, Total Stop Action, Impact Wrestling. And Gail Kim was more popular there, anyways. She was like a multiple time women's champion, knockouts women's champion in Impact Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA. So yeah, that's what happened to Gail Kim. Yahtzee Tatsu, like I said, he was in WWE. He got released. He came back, went to NXT, got released from NXT. And now he is either retired or he is wrestling on the independent scene, probably. Or maybe he's even wrestling in Japan, maybe. New Japan Pro Wrestling or something. But I remember all these names. Pro Ninja 123. Did you ever try FC25? This game is so much fun. Yeah, I've tried it on my own time. I never played it on a live stream, but I mean if you would like me to play that game in the future on a live stream, I'll definitely do it. DGAF 51550. So as someone who took years of a break from WWE, Cody Rhodes was a nobody. Now he's like a superhero. What's up with that? So DGAF 5150, I can totally answer that question. So what happened to Cody Rhodes is Cody Rhodes got released from WWE, and what he did is he made a name of himself on the independent scene. He called himself the American Nightmare. He That was a nickname after his father because Dusty Rhodes was the American Dream, so Cody Rhodes became the American Nightmare. He made a name of himself in the independent scene as Cody Rhodes, obviously, and he made his name big independently as a babyface and a heel. He was wrestling all over the place, and then he got signed to TNA, Total Nonstop Action, or Impact Wrestling as it was that time. So he got very big in Impact Wrestling, and then he decided to start a wrestling company called All Elite Wrestling (AEW). So he was an executive in AEW. Um, he directly worked with Tony Khan, and he also worked with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, and he was a big star in AEW for a couple of years. Uh, and then Cody Rhodes left AEW, All Elite Wrestling, because he believed that he did everything that he needed to do in AEW, and he decided to return to WWE. He made a surprise appearance at WrestleMania. Let's see, I think it was 37, 38. Either WrestleMania 37 or 30. 37 or 38. One of those two. No. It was 30. Yeah, it was 37. Or no, maybe 36. I don't know. It was one of the WrestleManias in the late 30s. But yeah, Cody Rhodes made a surprise appearance at WrestleMania. He fought Seth Rollins in a match, and he defeated Seth Rollins. And and then Cody Rhodes' rise in WWE, that just came because he wanted to finish the story. DGAF 51550. Oh wow, so he basically turned his life around. Yeah, what confused me is how no, Cody Rhodes was not an owner in AEW. So the owner of AEW is Tony Khan, but Tony Khan has I can't say that word. He has executive producers in AEW, which would be Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and whoever else. And so Cody Rhodes, he didn't own the company, but he was an executive in AEW. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was an executive, just like Kenny Omega, just like the Young Bucks. And then he did everything that he needed to do in AEW, and he decided to return to WWE. And the whole WWE thing was he wanted to finish the story. And what I mean by finish the story, he wanted to do something that his dad, Dusty Rhodes, could have never done. And basically, what he did is win the world title. Because if you realize, Dusty Rhodes never won a world title in WWE or pretty much anywhere he wrestled at. And he wanted to finish the story. And finishing the story was WWE winning the world title. And he did. He defeated Roman Reigns. Which at that time, Roman Reigns held the championship for like 1,200 days or whatever. And Cody Rhodes finished the story. DGAF 51550, gotcha. DGAF 51550, and his old buddy Ted DiBiase Jr. just went on to do his own thing. Ted DiBiase Jr. was a wrestler in WWE for a little bit. I think he lasted until like, I believe 2012, 2013, and WWE released him. Maybe Ted DiBiase wrestled a little bit on the independent scene, but I think he retired from wrestling. But I do think he still talks about wrestling, though, and he still goes to wrestling conventions. But, I mean, the big thing with him is him and his family got into a big scandal in Mississippi because him and his family were taking money from the state of Mississippi. And, yeah, there was a whole scandal around that. You probably heard about it, but, Ted DiBiase Jr. was going to trial for that, and him and his lawyer said he didn't do anything wrong, and, the judge, the jury, and all the people there believed him that he didn't do anything wrong. It was the rest of his family that did wrong, so they let him go. DGAF 51550. Yes, I did hear about that. Yeah, his whole family was in a scandal. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So, do you guys have any more questions for me? Because I plan on. If you guys have more questions for me, please ask because I plan on streaming for like another hour. DGAF 51550. Whoever would thought Triple H would be the new Vince? Well, that's not a shock to me. You want to know why it's not shocking to me? Once Triple H married Stephanie McMahon, he was gonna become one of the top people in WWE. He was the top of the company back then when he married his wife, Stephanie McMahon. like Triple H had won like multiple world titles at that point in time, and he was holding the title forever. He was holding the title forever. Uh, and then now he's the head of creative. The reason why he's the head of creative is because he was the head of creative for NXT, and then he worked himself to the top because he was married to Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon's daughter, and that's how he became the creative of WWE. After that whole scandal with Vince McMahon happened, and he left the company, and he sold the company to TKO. So yeah, I'm not surprised whatsoever. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. Do you like NBA 2K25? Yes, I do like NBA 2K25, but I also have NBA 2K26 too. And I did a gaming live stream of NBA 2K26 on my YouTube channel. Uh so yes, I do like NBA, yes. DGAF 51550. What position does Shawn Michaels have in the WWE right now? He's the head of creative for NXT. So Triple H is the head of creative for WWE, but Shawn Michaels is the head of creative for NXT. So yeah, that's what Shawn Michaels is doing right now. He's helping all the NXT talent. He's the head of creative for NXT. He does all the storylines for NXT. And he's doing a great job there. So yeah, that's what Shawn Michaels is doing. That's what Shawn Michaels is doing. That's what Shawn Michaels. Pro Ninja 123. What is your time right now? Right now it's 3:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Coast time here in the United States. I don't know where you live, Pro Ninja 123. You might be 2 hours ahead, an hour behind, 2 hours behind. You might be living in the UK where it's 4 hours ahead. I don't know where you live, but it's currently 3:18 p.m. here in the East Coast of the United States. TGAF 51550. Remember when he retired Ric Flair? Yes, I do remember that. I've seen that match. Shawn Michaels retiring Ric Flair, even though Ric Flair didn't really retire. Even though he didn't really want to retire. Pro Ninja. My time is 10:18 p.m. Okay. Well, I don't know where you live, Pro Ninja 123, but that's pretty late at night. But yeah, Ric Flair didn't really want to retire. So plus Ric Flair was losing money because of the multiple divorces that he had. So he basically had to go work for TNA and become a wrestler there because he didn't want to retire. He wanted to continue wrestling. Also, he was losing money because of multiple divorce settlements that he had with his previous wives. So yeah, he basically came back. Did you guys see that match with him at 7 years old? It was Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, nah, he should have never gotten in the ring. He's like 70 freaking years old. He's 70 freaking years old. He almost died like a couple years before that. Like, it looked like he had a freaking heart attack in the wrestling ring. He should stay retired. Uh, DGAF 5150. I'm off to get some lunch. I'm subbed. Thank you for answering my questions. Catch you next time. Thank you for joining the live stream. Uh, Thank you for joining my live stream, DGAF. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting to my YouTube channel. Please come back to my live stream to turn on all the notifications. And please come back to my live stream to get my watch hours up. If you want to know what time I stream, I stream 2 p.m. East Coast time every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday is my gaming live streams, and Thursday are my Q&A streams. And then I don't know where you live, so your time might vary. You might live in Central Time, which is 2 hours behind, so it might be 12 p.m. It might be 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, or you live in the West Coast, which is 11 a.m. Western Standard Time, or you might live in the UK, which is 7 p.m. UK time. So yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Pro Ninja 123. Can I tell you my country? Of course you can, Pro Ninja. Where are you living? Pro Ninja 123, and I subbed. Well, thank you, Pro Ninja 123. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. But yes, you can tell me your country. All right, guys. I plan on going on for another hour, so if you guys have more questions for me, please keep asking. The more questions you ask me, the longer the live stream will go for. So please keep asking me questions. The longer you keep asking me questions, the longer this live stream will go for. I see one person in the live stream right now. Pro Ninja 123. I am from Lebanon. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't think I've had anybody from Lebanon on my live stream, so thank you for joining in Lebanon. Never been there. I've never been to Lebanon, so I can't really say anything about it, but thank you for joining my stream. I appreciate it. Like I said, I plan on streaming for another hour, so uh, I mean, if you guys have more questions for me, please keep asking me questions because I'll answer them. Like I said, this stream is not for me, it's for you guys. It's for me to get to know you guys better and for you guys to keep asking me questions. I'll go as long as I can. So I plan on going for another hour. So if you guys have more questions for me, please keep asking me questions. So there's currently one person in the chat right now. So to that person who's in the chat, please keep asking me questions so this live stream could keep going. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. We talk French, English, and Arabic. Yeah, I'm not too surprised by that because uh, Lebanon used to be a protectorate of France, so they very much have a French speaking language there. English makes sense because French people do know a little bit of English, and Arabic is understandable because they're in an Arabic region. So, yeah, I'm not too surprised about Lebanon. Uh, Shivakumar, bye. Okay, bye, Shivkumar, bye. Please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos, and please come back to my live streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would definitely be appreciated. Also, if you would like to know what time I'm streaming, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It might be different for you depending on where you live, but that's 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time every Tuesday and Thursday. I do my gaming live streams on Tuesdays and I do my Q&A streams on Thursdays. But like I said, guys, I plan on streaming for another hour. So if you guys have more questions for me, please keep asking me questions because the more questions you answer, the more questions you ask me, the longer the stream will go for. So if you have more questions, please ask. There's someone in the live stream watching, so if you have a question, please ask. Alvy, hello Alvy. How you doing today, Alvy? I hope you're doing good. I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes, Alvy, and I plan on streaming for another hour. So if you have questions, for me, Alvy, please ask. Alvy, good. How are you? I'm doing good, Alvy. How about you? I'm just currently doing my Q&A live stream on my YouTube channel. I bet you have some questions for me, and I need some questions because currently there's only one person watching the live stream. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. I don't speak Arabic. Yeah, I understand. I know that Lebanon Arabic is natural for. I know Arabic is natural for the region because most people in that region speak. Uh, you know, Pro Ninja. I know it's like very relevant in the region, but you probably speak a mix of English and French. Alvy, what is on your trousers? Oh, my trousers. These are I know you guys in the UK call them trousers. I'm not sure what you guys call pajama pants in the UK, but these are. I mean, I'm wearing a different South Park shirt that I have with the classic scene with Cartman, Stan, Kenny, and what's his name? Man, what is his name? Stan, Kenny, Cartman, and Kyle. Kyle, yes, Kyle, yes. So I'm wearing another South Park shirt because my other shirt is dirty, and these are Christmas vacation pajamas I got for Christmas. That other shirt I wear is dirty. My Christmas vacation shirt is dirty. It's in the laundry right now, so I have to wash it. But um, you'll definitely see it in the next live stream, Albie. Pro Ninja 123. Arabic is hard. Pro Ninja 123. I can't speak it. Now that's understandable. I'm just saying that it's normal for the people of that region to speak Arabic. It's also very much prevalent that they speak English and they speak French. Because the British and French were protectorates in that region for a long time, so a lot of those countries have British and French origins to them. Uh, Alvi, you know how you collect horror shirts? Do you have Scream ones? Yes, I do have a couple of Scream shirts. Yes, I do have a couple of shirts of Ghostface and Scream. So yes, of course, I'm not wearing one right now. I'm wearing my classic South Park shirt. But yes, I do have Ghostface slash Scream shirts. Pro Ninja 123. I can speak Lebanese. Well, Pro Ninja 123. Can you speak English? Can you speak French? LB, nice. Yes. Here's another point of contention I can make. I know a lot about history, so if anybody has any history questions, if you have any history questions, you can ask me history questions because I probably know the answer. So that's another thing you need to know about me. I know a lot about history. I can answer your history questions if you have a history question. So, if you do have one, please ask. But the questions are generalized. So, I mean, if you do have questions for me, please ask. Pro Ninja 123. Yes, I can speak English and French. Cool. 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 Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any history questions, you can ask me about history. Pro Ninja 123 and Lebanese, yes. Cool. That's cool. Um, like I said, if you guys have any history questions, I can answer your history questions. LV, I'm from England. Yes, I know LV. You're from the UK. Pro Ninja 123 now knows LV is from the UK, and that's pretty cool. Uh, excuse me, excuse me. But yeah, I would say my second biggest audience on YouTube, other than the United States, is the UK. I get a lot of people from the UK commenting on my videos and commenting on my streams, and that's pretty cool. I didn't think I would be able to get a secondary audience, but I do. My secondary audience is the UK. And then everywhere else is pretty much mixed. I think my third biggest audience would be India. I think it's India. And then I think fourth place is Canada. So yeah, but I'm happy to have the UK as my second biggest audience. Um, so yeah, guys, if you have any history questions, I can answer your history. LV, sorry, I got to get to bed because it's 9 p.m. and I'll watch your stream on Tuesday. Okay, LV, thank you for joining. I appreciate you joining as always. Thank you. Like I said, if you guys have any history questions for me, please ask me some history questions because I definitely can answer your history questions. Though the questions are generalized, so if you guys have any, if you bye Alvi, bye. Have a good rest of your night, Alvi, and get some good sleep. Bye, Alvi. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions for me, please ask because, like I said, I plan on doing this live stream for about another hour. So if you guys have more questions for me, please ask. And the longer you ask questions, the longer this stream will be. There is uh Pro Ninja 123. Nick 30 is from Canada 11. Who is that? Who's that Ninja 123? I don't know who that is. Welcome back, LV. I'm happy that you're back. Yeah, welcome back, LV. But yeah, like I said, the longer you guys keep asking me questions, the longer this live stream will go for. I plan on streaming for another hour. So the more questions you ask, the longer this stream will be. But yeah, Pro Ninja 123, Nick 30 from Canada and Lebanon. I don't know who that is. Is he a YouTuber? If he's a YouTuber, I can try to nail it down, but I don't know who that is. So yeah, I don't know. But okay, there are currently two people in the chat. So there are three people. So there are three people. There are three people in the chat. So or two people in the chat. So if you guys have more questions for me, please ask me more questions because I plan on streaming for another hour. Pro Ninja 123, he is a YouTuber. Pro Ninja 123, he is a YouTuber. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Never heard of him. What type of content does he do on his YouTube channel? But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any more questions for me, please ask because I'm willing to answer your questions. Like I said, I plan on streaming for another hour, so if you guys have more questions for me, please ask me more questions. There are currently three people watching the live stream, so to the three people that are watching the live stream, please ask me some more questions. Because, like I said, the longer you guys keep asking me questions, the longer the stream will go for. I just ran out of my A&W root beer. Pro Ninja 123. He plays Fortnite. Pro Ninja 123 with iShowSpeed. Okay, I might know of him. I know who iShowSpeed is. The other guy, I'm not too sure. Maybe maybe I know who he is. I just haven't heard of the name because the name kind of sounds weird. But yeah, maybe I've heard of him because I do know who iShowSpeed is, as I have said earlier in the live stream. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any more questions for me, please ask. Please ask more questions. Okay, we got currently 2 people in the live stream, so if you guys have any more questions for me, please keep asking questions because the more questions you ask, the longer this stream will go for. Like I said before. Pro Ninja 123. What should I ask you? You can ask me whatever you want, Pro Ninja, as long as it's nothing controversial, as long as it's nothing that's gonna get me in trouble with YouTube. As long as it's not controversial and as long as it's not political related. Those are really the only 4 things you can. Those are really the only 4 things that you have to worry about. So, Pro Ninja 123, you can ask me whatever you want. So you can ask me any question. So, go on, ask me questions. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere for like another probably 45 minutes. Another 45 minutes. So you got 45 more minutes of my time to ask me all the questions that you want. And like I said, it can be anything. As long as it's not controversial, that it's not political. And Jackie, hey, what's up, bro? Hey Jackie, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, Jackie. Do you have any questions for me, Jackie? If you're wondering what this live stream is, Jackie, this is my Q&A live stream, my question and answers. So, Jackie, if you have any questions for me, please ask, Jackie. I would appreciate it. Pro Ninja 123, should I visit the United States? Most definitely, you should visit the United States. The United States is a nice place. We got some great places here. We got some great food depending on where you go. We got some great attractions here. So, yeah, Pro Ninja 123, I would definitely recommend you to visit the United States. I would definitely recommend you to visit, yes. So yeah, so do you have any more questions, Ninja? Or do you have any more questions, Pro Ninja 123? Because, like I said, I continue to answer your questions. Same thing with you, Jackie. If you have any questions for me, Jackie, please ask your questions. Oh, it looks like the Pittsburgh Pirates will be playing the Arizona Diamondbacks here soon. Go Pittsburgh Pirates! Go Pittsburgh Pirates! Go Pittsburgh Pirates! But yeah. So if you have any more questions for me, Pro Ninja 123 and Jackie, please ask your questions. Okay, we got 3 more people in the chat. So if anybody has any questions for me, please continue to ask because Pro Ninja 123, yes, I have a lot. Okay, well, Pro Ninja 123 has a lot of questions and I'm waiting for them. So let's get the party started. Let's get the party started. Let's get the question party started. Let's get the question party started. La 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 la. Let's get the party questions. Let's get the question started. La 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 la. Let's get the question started. La 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 la. Let's get the question started. La 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 la. Let's get the question started. At this point, I'm just singing now. So, like I said, if you have questions, please ask Pro Ninja 123. I'll be waiting here to answer your questions. Same thing goes for Jackie. If Jackie has any questions, that would be good too. Or just if anybody else has any questions, please ask. Yeah, like I said, Pro Ninja 123. You said you have a lot of questions, and I can answer all your questions. So just keep asking me questions. Same thing goes for Jackie and whoever else is in the live stream watching. If you have any questions for me, please ask. Please ask. Please. Uh. Uh. Pro Ninja 123. What would you rather have? $1 million or $10 every step? Oh man, I would probably save. I would say $1 million because I already know what I'm going to do with $1 million if I ever get it. Which I'm not going to say that I'm going to get $1 million, but if I do get $1 million, I would probably automatically save my money and go into retirement. I'm not doing anything with that money. I'm putting it in my bank account. I'm putting it in some trust fund of some kind, and I'm saving my money. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. Pro Ninja 123. Oh yeah, I already answered that question. Sorry. Jackie, finished your dinner? I haven't eaten dinner yet, Jackie, but I mean, if you would like for me to eat my dinner on live stream, I can. I'm going to be having spaghetti for dinner tonight. So, I mean, if you guys would like to see me eat spaghetti for dinner, I can definitely do that on my live stream. But if not, I'm probably just going to end the live stream to eat my dinner. Aeroplane Boy, hi. Aeroplane Boy, I'm back. You remember me? Uh, Aeroplane Boy, I was here a few days ago. Yes, I do remember you, Aeroplane Boy. Welcome back. Do you have any questions for me, Aeroplane Boy? So, if you have any questions for me, Aeroplane Boy, please ask your questions. It would be appreciated. Because the more questions you ask, the longer this stream will go for, and the longer I'll keep streaming. So, if you have any questions for me, Aeroplane Boy, please ask. Aeroplane Boy, how is your day? My day has been doing pretty good, Aeroplane Boy. How about yours? I've been doing good. I haven't done much today. I watched a little bit YouTube and I talked to my mom because I call her every day to see how she's doing and she asks how I'm doing. But other than that, I've been just doing my Q&A live stream like I usually do every Tuesday, 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Western Standard Time, and 7 p.m. in the UK. Aeroplane Boy, good, thanks. That's good. I'm happy that you're doing good, Aeroplane Boy. So, do you have any questions for me, Aeroplane Boy? If you have questions for me, please ask because, like I said, the more questions you ask, the longer this live stream will go for. So, if you have any questions for me on this Q&A, questions and answers live stream, Aeroplane Boy, I would appreciate it. I know that Ninja I know that Pro Ninja 123 has more questions for me, so if you have more questions for me, Pro Ninja 123, you know, please ask your questions as well. Uh, Aeroplane Boy, do you like fishing? Because I love fishing. I'm. I wouldn't say that I like fishing, but I wouldn't say that I hate fishing either. I'm just not very good at it. When I was younger, I went fishing, and this is a whole story. Let me just, you know what? If you guys want to hear the fishing story, I'm going to tell it right now. So here's the fishing story. So when I was younger, when I was a, so when I was a little kid, me and my dad and my family, we decided to go fishing at this local place that where you can fish at. And I went fishing, and I had like my small like SpongeBob SquarePants fishing pole, and I tried to fish, and it went terribly. So what happened is I swung it, I swung it, I swung it forward, and then it went back, and it got stuck in my arm. So I got a fish hook stuck in my arm, and yeah, I'm not very good at fishing. So I mean, I like to watch fishing, but not good at it. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. How long to get into the United States if I'm from Lebanon? Let me take a look for you, Pro Ninja 123. Um, I don't know that off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know that to the top of the head, but let's see. Let's see. Um, if you were gonna, if hey, Pro Ninja 123, if you were gonna take, if you were gonna take, if you were gonna, okay, hold on. So, Pro Ninja 123, if you were gonna take a plane to Lebanon to the United States, if you were just going to take a simple direct flight, it would be in between 12 to 14 hours. If you were going to take a connecting flight, it may range from 15 to 20 hours. Um, but I mean, depending where you're leaving from and depending what city in the United States you're going to go to, it might take longer. So I would say in between maybe 12 to 20 hours, Pro Ninja. So that's how long a flight from Lebanon to the United States would take, is about 12 to 20 hours. Also, you can't take car. You can take a boat, but I don't know how long that would take. Uh, aeroplane, aeroplane boy. What's your most favorite animal? I got two animals that I really like. My first animal is I really like dogs. I'm a dog person. I'm a dog person. Now, I don't hate cats. I do like cats, but I prefer dogs more over cats. But I do like cats. Cats are cool too. Cats are cool too, but really like dogs more. I prefer dogs over cats, but cats are cool. I like them too. My second favorite animal is sharks. I like sharks. I like anything about sharks. So yeah, my favorite animal is dogs and sharks. So dogs and sharks. But yeah, like I said, Pro Ninja 123 and Aeroplane Boy. If you guys have any more questions for me, please keep asking because, like I said, I'm gonna be well. As of right now, I'm probably gonna continue streaming for about another 30 minutes. So, you guys, Pro Ninja 123 and Aeroplane Boy. You got 30 more minutes of questions from me, and then I'm probably gonna get off for today. But um, Pro Ninja 123 and Aeroplane Boy. If you have more questions for me, please ask. Please ask. I would appreciate it. So yeah, if you two guys have more questions for me, please ask. I'm going to be ending the live stream in 30 minutes, but um, if you have more questions for me, please ask. Please ask. I would appreciate it. If you guys have more questions for me, please ask right now. I'm gonna be ending the stream in 30 minutes. Pro Ninja 123, are you going to stream tomorrow? No, I don't stream on Fridays, but I was possibly thinking about doing extra live streams on Saturdays. Please post in the chat of the stream. Would you guys like to see me stream on Saturdays? Because I stream on Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm thinking about adding Saturday into the lineup. So, I mean, if you guys would like to see me live stream on Saturdays, that would be appreciated. Though I don't know if I'm going to live stream this Saturday because I got wrestling commitments to do. I got my Friday Night SmackDown news video I do on Fridays, and then I also got our predictions for WWE Backlash 2026 that I got to do on Friday. And then I also got my reactions for WWE Backlash 2026. So I might not do a live stream this Saturday, but I was thinking about I was thinking about doing streams on Saturdays. Uh Christian Owen. Hi Christian Owen, how you doing? Or hi Rose, how you doing Rose? I'm hoping that you're enjoying I hope you're enjoying the live stream, Rose. Do you got any questions for me, Rose? I hope you got some questions for me, Rose. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. Oh, do you like Friday the 13th a game? Yes, I do like Friday the 13th a game when I was able to play it. Unfortunately, you can't play Friday the 13th anymore on console, though you can play Friday the 13th a game, which is modded on PC. So people are able to play Friday the 13th on PC computers, but for us people that like to play on console like me, we're not able to play Friday the 13th a game, but yes, I when Friday the 13th a game was a thing, I did like to play Friday the 13th a game, yes. I am really excited for the new Halloween game that's going to be coming out this year, and I'm also really excited for the new Hellraiser game that's coming out this year too. So yeah, I'm a big fan of horror, just like sports games and first person shooters. I'm also a big fan of horror games too, like Friday the 13th, the game, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game, um, Evil Dead, the game. I like those horror games, so yes. But, like I said, if you guys have any more questions for me, please keep asking me questions because, like I said, the more questions you ask, the longer this live stream will go for. Though I'm probably going to go for like another 35 minutes. So if you have more questions, Pro Ninja 123, keep asking. And if you have any more questions, Aeroplane Boy, please ask me. And Rose, if you have any questions for me, please ask. Do, 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 do. So we currently got 2 people in the live stream. So if those 2 people have any questions for me, please ask. I plan on live streaming for another 25 minutes or so. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions for me, please ask because I plan on streaming for another 25 minutes. Do 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 do. Uh uh Sage Sage Din 37. Sagan 37. Do you know JJK? No, Sagan 37. I do not know who JJK is. I do know who John F. Kennedy is, JFK. I know who that is. I know who RFK is, Robert Kennedy, and I know Robert Kennedy Jr., but I do not know JJK. So yeah, Sageden 37. I do not know who that is. Pro Ninja, can you do it again? I want to ask you more questions. Oh, most definitely, Pro Ninja 123. If you like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel, and turn on all the notifications for all my videos. And please come back to my live streams to get my watch hours up. You definitely can ask me more questions because I'm definitely doing another Q&A live stream next week, and that will be Q&A live stream 18. Like I said, the times may vary depending on where you live. You live in Lebanon, so the time might be way different. I stream at 2 p.m. on the East Coast Standard Time, so it seems like to me that you are like 6 to 7 hours ahead. So it may be like maybe like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. for you, Pro Ninja 123, but yeah, you can definitely ask me more questions, Pro Ninja 123. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, guys, I plan on streaming for another 23 minutes, so if you guys uh Sageden 37. It's shortened for an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen laughing out. Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it. I do know about it, but I've never seen it. I'm not. I mean, I'm not really into anime. I wasn't into anime as a kid, and I wasn't into anime as a teenager. I'm not really into anime now. I've been kind of getting into anime. Um, there's this one game called Class of '09, and it was pretty popular on TikTok at the beginning of 2025. And then I started seeing people live streaming it on YouTube and doing gameplay live streams of it. So, and Class of '09 is a virtual novel game. It's a rejection simulator. You go around playing this girl who rejects people or whatever. So yeah. Um, Another anime that I have been really getting into recently, and I've been watching people react to it on YouTube because their reactions to it are funny, is Ghost Stories. If you don't know what Ghost Stories is, Ghost Stories used to be an anime in Japan, but Ghost Stories did really badly in Japan, but they need to make an American dub in America, so they basically told the people that did American dub, you can do whatever you want with the dialogue as long as you keep the story the same. So they kept the same story, but the dialogue was very different. The American dub of Ghost Stories came out in 2005, and the original show of Ghost Stories came out in 2000. But yeah, those are really the only animes that I have been watching recently. I haven't really got into anime, so yeah. But no, I do know what Jujutsu Kaisen is. I've definitely heard of it. I definitely know about it. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't watched the full show because I'm not really into anime. Pro Ninja 123. What's your favorite NFL player? My favorite NFL player. Oh boy, that's a tough question. I have a lot of favorite players. I like Ben Roethlisberger. I like Franco Harris. I like Jerome Bettis. I like Terry Bradshaw. Um, I like Heinz Ward. I like Troy Polamalu. I like any player that was formerly on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like them. So I like Juju Smith-Schuster, James Conner, which James Conner I was a big fan of because he played for the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Though he's playing on that stinky poo poo bang 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 team, Arizona Cardinals. But yeah, I like any player that used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers all the way. SageGen37, I have to go, sorry. Well, thank you for joining my live stream, SageGen37. I appreciate it. Please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel, SageGen37. I would definitely appreciate it. Please don't forget to come back to my YouTube channel and watch my live streams to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would definitely be appreciated as well. So, like I said, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. I do my gaming streams on Tuesdays and my Q&A streams on Thursdays at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Coast Time. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Western Standard Time. 7 p.m. in the UK Standard Time. So, yeah. Sagein37, goodbye. Well, thank you, Sagein. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for joining my stream, and thank you for asking me questions. Pro Ninja 123, I like Tom Brady. Oh boy, Tom Brady. Mm. I don't. Well, I think Tom Brady is okay. I mean, uh, FTW underscore dinos. Are you Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. I'm Christian. I'm white. I'm Caucasian. I live in the United States of America. I've lived in the United States of America for my whole life. I was born in New York. I live in New York. I live Western New York, so I live in the western part of the state, Western New York. I live 2 hours away from Buffalo, New York, and 45 minutes away from Erie, Pennsylvania. So I'm white. I'm Caucasian. I live in America. I've lived in America my whole life, but I lived both in New York and Pennsylvania, both in Western New York and Western Pennsylvania. I live 2 hours away from Buffalo. I live 45 minutes away from Erie, Pennsylvania. And I've also lived 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh. So, um, yeah. So, no, I'm not Muslim. But as for Tom Brady, he was a good quarterback when he wasn't cheating. Tom Brady is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. He is a good quarterback, but he is a cheater. He did cheat to win 2 Super Bowls, which was unfair to teams like the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts. So, yeah, I think Tom Brady is good, but not better than the Pittsburgh Steelers I mentioned. But yeah. So if you guys have any more questions for me, please keep asking me your questions. As long as you keep asking me questions, the longer this live stream will go for. Uh, Pro Ninja one, uh, Pro Ninja 123. What's your favorite team in the NFL? My favorite team in the NFL, as you can see, is the Pittsburgh Steelers. So my favorite team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like any team that's Pittsburgh related. So I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like the Pittsburgh Penguins. I like anything Pittsburgh related in terms of sports. People ask me all the time, why don't you like the Buffalo Bills? I say, well, just because I live in Western New York doesn't mean that I like the Buffalo Bills. I don't hate the Buffalo Bills, but I don't like them either. It's just I've never been a fan of the Buffalo Bills. I've always been Pittsburgh Steelers have always been my favorite team. They always been my favorite team, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have been a tradition on my whole dad's side of my family. My real dad, my whole real dad's of my side family. We all like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, my mom's side is really freaking weird, so I'm not going to talk about that. But my whole dad's side, we all like the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pro Ninja 123, me too, cool. FTW underscore dinos. Are you Native American? Are you a Yankee? Are you Native American? No, I'm not Native American. Not that I know of. I don't think I have any Native American heritage in me. And even if I do, it's maybe like a small percentage, like maybe 0.1% or 0.2% or 0.3%, something like that. But no, I'm white, I'm Caucasian. My heritage is German, Italian, and Dutch. Or yeah, Dutch. My grandma on my mother's side, who is still alive by the way. Thank God she's still alive. But my grandma on my mother's side, she told me that I have a little bit of Russian in me too. So um, I'm very much Eastern European, German, Italian, Dutch, Russian, whatever other little heritage percentages there are in me. But yeah, that's pretty much what I am. As for a Yankee, can you be a little bit more specific with the Yankee? I mean, I am American, and I do live on the East Coast. Let's see. Eh. Nah, no, I wouldn't consider myself a Yankee. Um, nah, I wouldn't consider myself a Yankee. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't consider myself a Yankee. No, man, I wouldn't consider myself a Yankee because I live in the state of New York. Um, I do know that, you know, I know that the New York Yankees are obviously called the New York Yankees. But no, I wouldn't consider myself a Yankee because I don't live in the Northeast United States. I don't live in Maine. I don't live in Vermont. I don't live in New England, the New England area, Vermont. I don't live in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New Jersey, Connecticut. No, I don't. Uh, Pro Ninja 123. Did you ever play WWE 2K Battlegrounds and rate it from 1 to 10? Yes, I have played WWE 2K Battlegrounds, and I do own it. Let's see, can I pull it out? Um, let's see. Oh man, okay. Okay, here is WWE 2K Battlegrounds. I do own it. Here's the back of it, side, front. So I do own WWE 2K Battlegrounds, and if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I would give it a 5 out of 10. I thought it was a decent game. I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. I understand that this is the game that they had to come out with after the whole WWE 2K fucking debacle, that shitty ass game. But yeah, 2K WWE 2K Battlegrounds was fun and an interesting game and something different. So I would give it a 5 out of 10. I thought it was a decent game. All right, guys, I will be ending the live stream in 10 minutes. So if you guys have any last minute questions for me, please ask your last minute questions. OTC Productions 2996. What's your favorite number? My favorite number is 72, but I also like the number 82. And I also have a weird fixation. I only like numbers that end with the number 0 and the number 5. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's an OCD thing, but I only like numbers that end with 0 or 5. But if you want to know my favorite number, I like 72, 82, 5, 7, and any number that ends with 0 or 5. OTC Productions 2996. What's your favorite South Park character? My favorite South Park character is Cartman, but I think Randy is a pretty good character as well. And I pretty much like every character in the series, really. I love South Park. South Park is one of my favorite adult cartoons because I also very much like King of the Hill and Rick and Morty and Smiling Friends. So, yeah, it's one of my favorites. So, South Park is one of my favorite adult cartoons. Pro Ninja 123, I have it. Yes, I have WW 2K Battlegrounds as well. I thought it was a decent game. I thought it was decent. I liked it. I liked it for what it was. It was an interesting game. Pro Ninja 123. What's your favorite lucky number? My favorite lucky number. Let's see. Let's see. I've never thought about that. I don't know if 72 or 82 would be considered as a lucky number, but I'm about to look into it. Numbers. Num- Let's see. Um, uh, no. Unfortunately, 72. Uh, yeah, unfortunately, 72 and 82 are not lucky numbers. But I would say my favorite lucky number would have to be 7. 15 and 25 are pretty good too. But unfortunately, 72 and 82 are not lucky numbers, so I can't go with 72 or 82, but I would say like 7, 15, 25, any number that ends with a 0 or 5 I like, but my favorite lucky number would probably be 7 or 15 or 25. Alvy, I'm back. Alvy, hi Alvy, welcome back. I'm gonna be ending the live stream in 6 minutes, so thank you for joining really quickly back, Alvy. I plan on ending the stream in 6 minutes, so Please, guys, if you have any last minute questions for me, please ask me your last minute questions because I do plan on ending the live stream in 6 minutes. I don't think 10 is a lucky number. Uh, 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 pro. So Pro Ninja 123. 10 is not a lucky number, but 3 is. 3 is a lucky number. So yeah, 10 is not a lucky number, but 3 is. Uh, 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 Era, Aragodoson, hey, Aragodoson, can I ask you a little would you rather question? Sure, what's your question, man? Pro Ninja 123, do it again. Do what again? I don't know. I definitely gonna tell you that Pro Ninja 123. I definitely plan on doing another Q&A live stream. It'll be next Thursday at 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. Um, uh, Arrow Gadoson, would you rather bring any one of your ancestors to the present or let the future generation take you to the future? I would say, I would say, let your future generation take you to the future because I'm already in the future. I am going to be the future. All my ancestors are gone and dead and passed. Eventually, my mom and dad are gonna pass away as well. Same thing with my grandparents on my mother's side; they're gonna pass away too. Same thing with my aunts and my uncles. So I am the future. I'm going to be the future. So I would say let your future generation take you to the future because that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, I wouldn't want to bring my ancestors to a generation that they don't know anything about. Uh, you know, I don't want to bring my ancestors into a generation that they don't know anything about. Because I mean, we're currently in Gen Z and Generation Alpha, and yeah, so yeah. Pro Ninja 123. Do you want to know my name? Yeah. What's your name, Pro Ninja? What's your name? Tell me your name. Tell me. You're gonna have to tell me your name quick because I'm ending the stream in 3 minutes. So, I'm gonna be ending the stream in 3 minutes. So, tell me your name, Pro Ninja, quick. Agorogodosin, I like your idea. Well, thank you. I'm just putting it. I'm just saying it realistically and I'm very direct about it, and I'm putting it in the way it is. I'm going to be the future. Uh, uh, Jan Del Rios. Hi, I'm Yondell. I knew a Yondell. I knew a Yondell. I used to work with a Yondell at Little Caesars. I don't know if this is the same Yondell from Little Caesars, but yeah, I used to know a Yondell. He used to work at Little Caesars with me, and then he left. He went to go work at Walmart. But yeah, I knew of a Yondell. Yeah. Uh, Pro Ninja 123 Khalid. Okay, Khalid. Nice to meet you, Khalid. Thank you for joining my live stream, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I definitely appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate you and all your questions. Obviously, I'm going to be doing another Q&A next week. It's going to be Q&A live stream 18. All right, guys. So, uh, Hamish Guruthi, hi. How you doing? And Sharon Alexander 2463, hi. How are you guys doing? You're kind of joining the live stream late. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to answer your questions. So if you would like to join my next Q&A live stream, which would be Q&A live stream 18, I'll definitely answer your questions. Sharon Alexander 2463. Good. Sharon Alexander 2463, my bad. Well, It's okay. Sharon Alexander 2463. It's okay. Um, Pro Ninja 123. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Pro Ninja. Please don't forget to come back to. Okay, I'm just gonna do the outro here. So, thank you for everybody joining my Q&A live stream. I hope everybody enjoyed my Q&A live stream. I hope everybody enjoyed me answering all their questions. Everybody who's still left in the live stream, Hamish Garuthi, Sharon Alexander, Jan Del Rio, and Aragonson, and Pro Ninja 123. Please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos, and please don't forget to come back to my live streams uh, to get my watch hours up on YouTube. That would definitely be appreciated, and yeah, please do that, guys. That would very much be appreciated. If you would like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Derwin Blanket, it's too late. I'm ending the stream, so yeah, please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to turn on all the notifications for all my videos, and please don't forget to come back to my live stream to get my watch hours up. And I stream every Tuesday at 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Western Standard Time. And uh, and I also stream 7 p.m. in UK time as well. I stream every Tuesday. I stream every Thursday. Gaming live streams on Tuesdays. Q&A live streams on Thursdays. And I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody enjoyed me answering their questions and answers. I hope everybody had fun. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everybody enjoyed asking me questions and me answering and me getting to know you guys better. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, which will be gaming live stream. I'm more than likely going to be playing Fortnite, but that community poll on my YouTube channel is still up. So if there's a game that you would like to see me play on my YouTube channel, please go to my YouTube channel page on my YouTube channel, go to my community tab, and go to my most recent community poll. Go vote for what game you would like to see me play next on my YouTube channel on my next gaming stream. And I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you for everybody joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. See you next time. Bye.